Hello, everyone, and welcome to the official Zen Project 8 coaching experience. I'm Cassiah Jay. I want to welcome all of you who are tuning in for our show tonight. It is so great to be back here with all of you guys. Joining me on tonight's show is our one and only New York Times bestselling author, celebrity fitness and nutrition expert, and our Zen body brand ambassador, Mark MacDonald. Hi, Mark.
Hello, Cassiah. I'm so happy you're back. And hello, Zen Project 8 community.
I am so excited to be back with all of you guys. It is just wonderful to see what is taking place here in our Zen community. Lots of fun. So here's the thing, guys. If you're watching from hangouts.zenproject8.com, leave your questions, comments, and feedback in the sidebar, because on tonight's show, we are announcing the remaining 50 of your first 100 transformations. Last week, we announced the male winner, so congratulations, Ron Dyke. And tonight, we are announcing your top female winner, so stay tuned because she's going to be joining us in just a few minutes. And next week, we'll announce our family winner, so stay tuned. All right, Mark, I know I wasn't here last week. Thank you for being patient with me. I was abroad, and of course, we don't have the luxury of high-speed internet access like we do here in the States, so I missed all of you, but I heard you had an amazing show. I caught the replay earlier, so tell me a little bit about what I missed. Let's give our audience just a quick recap.
Well, I think it was the most anxious I've ever been, having to run it myself and then announce the names by myself. So I'm so glad you're back. But it was so magical. And just one quick thing. We were going to be announcing the family winner tonight too, but there'll be a guest on next week because we're going to do an entire segment. A whole webcast next week will be on how to feed your family with Zen Project 8. And you're going to hear from the winner of our Zen Project first 100 of the family.
Perfect. Okay, thanks for clarifying that. Sorry, I gave misinformation, so that's good to know.
No, that's why we're a team, right, Cassiah? So you know, just so I can recap you a little bit, and everyone, as you're seeing, the first 100 and all the additional transformations, we will have thousands upon thousands of Zen Project 8 transformations. As you started to see in the group, let's do a highlight, and let's do a quick recap for Cassiah of the visuals that you're going to see. So I'm going to show my screen here. And the first one, our winner last week, our male winner of our first 100 was Ron Dyke. So I love how Ron dropped 53 pounds, 40 inches. So Cassiah, we featured Ron, and I'm telling you, everyone was crying when he was talking because his interview was amazing.
It was amazing. I actually caught it earlier. I did watch the replay from last week, and just congratulations to you, Ron. I love your heart. You can feel just where you're coming from. We are all just so rooting for you. What an amazing and remarkable transformations. Congratulations on doing that for yourself. It's incredible.
And then a few of the other ones, some of the first 100 that we talked about. And just remember, every single one of the first 100, you're going to get your own day, just like these people did as well. And different types of transformations as we talked about. So you have Janessa Ann Johnson right here, where you're looking at someone who dropped 42 pounds, 37 inches. Everyone's got different goals, different objectives. But this is why we want to have the ZP8 transformation so that whoever you know that you're speaking to, you can share this message with them. So what do you think about Janessa there, Cassiah?
I love her. I think she is awesome. I actually saw her at the West Palm meeting, and she looked remarkable. I love what she's doing. Her transformation is incredible, and she is bringing sexy back in a big way because she hasn't stopped right there. She keeps going. So congratulations to you, Janessa. You look amazing, and you continue to inspire all of us.
And then two more that we did that I want to show you. And just this is the same thing when we think about how ZPH's for everybody and how everyone's got their own little goal type. I loved when I look at Jessica Tabor here. And Jessica is someone who dropped, when you look at weight, someone might say, well, why does she need to get why does she need to get lean at all? But Jessica's someone who dropped 16 pounds, 36 inches. You can see the front and the back. And for her, everyone's got their own definition of body confidence. So you might know someone, a friend of yours, that they feel like, hey, I just want to tighten up a little bit. This is a great transformation to share with them. Well done, Jessica.
She looked amazing. And I know so many people that are in the same boat. Like, they don't need to lose a ton of weight. They just want to get toned. They want to shape up. Congratulations, Jessica. You look amazing and you inspire everyone. Mark, that's what I love so much about these before and afters too, is like so many different people will resonate and relate to different people. You guys, that's why when we post these in the group and as these keep coming out, this is such an important aspect for you to share with your friends, your family. We all resonate with different people. We all have different body types, right? So I I love seeing all of the different transformations. They really are remarkable.
Yeah, and then each post, obviously, we're doing a quote that they shared, their results. And then in the group, we share a bit of a story about them. But this is the cool stuff because, Cassiah, you know what you and I are going to start doing video interviews with every transformation that will be on the YouTube channel. So not only will you have the before and afters to share, you'll have their story to share, you're going to have their video to share, which will be about anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes, hearing their why, how, and what, and how their life has changed with the program and the difference they're making.
I love it. Video is such a powerful way to communicate. It is very exciting to me that we're actually going to be able to feature these transformations. It's going to be remarkable. And guys, just so you know, keep continuing to submit these transformations. People are just joining the journey at different phases, right? They're joining the project. Maybe they're just getting started. So we want to make sure, post up your before and after pictures. We want to know your total weight in inches lost. And we do want to know your story. Every single person in that group and in our community that starts on the project matters, right? So it's not about pounds or inches or whatever. It is about transformation. It is about lifestyle choices, being reverent to our body and chipping away at the pieces that aren't us and revealing our true self and our very best selves. So,
and Cassiah, one more thing as well. So one more transformation I want to share with you. For men, what do men want to typically get? A 6-pack, right?
For sure, of course.
6-pack stomach. So this is what we look at. This is where we have James Nelson, and James went from, he dropped 20 pounds, 20 inches. And I want to salute James. He's in the armed forces, protects our country. But just look at the difference in him. And he's down 9 more pounds, and his 6-pack is coming in. And this is where ZP8 works for everybody.
I love the selfie right there. That's fantastic. Getting some abs for the summertime and even just being more physically fit. I mean, if he's in the military, obviously he has to be physically fit. So that's awesome to see that transformation. That looks remarkable.
So now we're ready, right? Are we ready for the next 50?
Absolutely. I mean, we've got 50 transformations we got to share with our audience tonight. So I think we probably should go ahead and get started. So guys, we're going to list your 50 transformations in no specific order. I'm going to do 5. Mark's going to do 5, and we're going to make commentary randomly. So Mark, are you ready?
I'm ready to go. And just as I said last week, and I'm saying it again this week, as Cassiah and I talked about before, this is just the beginning. This is the first 100. So it's very special. Everyone's going to get a unique email, a gift from everyone for the first 100. But remember, we have new transformations coming in the group every single day. We're going to feature thousands. And now you're starting to see how we're going to feature you. And it's just the beginning. So we ready, Cassiah? Should I start?
Yep, you go. Go 1 through 5.
Okay, 1 through 5. So this lady has an incredible story, has an incredible transformation. She was in the running to win, and her transformation inspires us all. I showed her in Vegas. Nalani Rude from Iowa, amazing transformation. I can't wait to share your story with the group. Our second one, I love the comments that this lady puts on all of the groups and the Facebook posts. Joanne Lee Krushenik, and I probably butchered your last name, but I will learn how to pronounce things better. Number 3. And I love this one, Cassiah, because she took her body to that next level. Tammy Pasillo Hafso. Love your before and after pictures. And then this one, but probably the best name I'm going to announce all night. I just love it from it because I love wearing Lululemon. And I love her charisma. Lulu Bezo Bonita. Amazing transformation. And then the last one that I'm going to share was from a great health professional, Sherry McCants, who's in Washington, state of Washington. And Sherry said, this lady needs to be part of the beta. And Chris Gaspari has done so extremely well on the program. She's part of our top 100.
Excellent. All right. Number 6, I've got Natasha Mann Captain. Number 7, Mallory Borwick. And I know, Mark, you had mentioned Mallory. What an amazing recipe contributor she is in our group. Incredible recipe. She brings our food, clean food, and makes it taste amazing. So make sure that you dive in, because Mallory, not only does she bring the great recipes, she shows you how to make your food work throughout the day. I love the value she brings to our community. I love it. Number 8, we've got Cherie Harrell Bailey. Congratulations to you, Cherie. Number 9, Gina Avina Nassar, who, Mark, you had told me has already done Project 8, right? And she's doing another 8-week run, and she's had incredible results. So congratulations to you, Gina.
And the best thing about Gina, besides just who she is that she works for Disneyland. And if you guys know me, I'm a big Disney guy. So Gina, thank you. And I love that she continues to push herself. And that's what we want. As we make a transformation, we reach new goals, new objectives, and we drive ourselves.
Absolutely. And number 10, Jessica Baldwin. Congratulations, Jessica.
Jessica, another one who's taking her body to that next level. So the next 5 for me, and I'm looking at my little list here, Naji Alvasan Gudwang. And what's great about Naji is I love her interactive posts. And I also just like the energy she brings and the passion she has in her pictures and in her posts. We have Sarah Windsor. And Sarah's someone that, that almost, as I was going through all the stuff and we were looking at all the pictures, I kept seeing these little pictures of Sarah pop up. So Sarah, well done. Christina Frood Koitker. Sorry, Cassiah, you pronounce names much better than me. Teresa Dentamaro. Well done, Teresa. And the last one here that I have on my next 5 is Lana Meyer. And Lana, I love the before and afters, because what we're seeing is some people are dropping 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 15 pounds. Some are dropping 40 to 50 pounds, but some are just taking their body to that elite level, building muscle and stripping down fat. All walks of life, different goal types. You got the next 5, Cassiah.
All right, next up, we've got Sue Moore Wise. Congratulations to you, Sue. Celia Ken Esquilin. Eileen Morgan, Mary Messer. Congratulations, Eileen and Mary. We've got Wendy Disbro. Congratulations, Wendy.
And I want to just share for Cecilia, she makes, because I'm in the group, because we're in the group all the time. And I always see the different posts that come in here and there. And Cecilia, she always makes me smile with the post that she's doing from there. Mary Messer is probably the greatest encourager that I've seen in the group. Like, she'll comment on almost every single thing from there. And this is a lady that just has a heart of gold. So well done. And once again, each one of you are going to have your own day. So as we go through these names quick, just like last week, we didn't want to choose who we're going to feature, who we weren't going to feature. So all of you will have your own Zen Project day. Next 5 for me. This lady, and I have to tell a little story about this lady. I was in Quebec for our Zen tour. And this little lady ran up to me and she had this amazing smile and she hugged me. And she said, I love Janess. I love Zen. And her transformation has been incredible. Ronnie Roeder, we are giving you a huge shout out because you make me smile, my lady. Sherry Siemens is our next one. Diana Ripley. Jessica Bowie. Jessica, I love the authenticity and the purity of your before and after pictures. And then our 5th one here is Kelly Timmerman. Kelly Timmerman is a phenomenal health professional, but she also has a great transformation. And her husband, Mark Timmerman, did an incredible transformation as well. So congratulations to you 5.
Very good. Next up, we've got Marie Stephanie. Congratulations, Marie. Gabrielle Lalonde. Congratulations, Gabby. We've got Jessica Bell from Fit to Super Fit. Mark, tell us a little bit about Jessica.
She was someone, this is what I love about the different body types, is that someone will look at Jessica and say, Jessica, you don't need to lose any weight or get fit. But remember, this is not a weight loss program. If you want to lose weight, you will. This is a lifestyle transformation program. So Jessica wanted to take her body to another level to increase her energy, feel better. So she took it that way.
Awesome. Next up, Abby Deal. Congratulations, Abby. I know it was specifically noted that we saw a picture of you in your dress when you were going out for a party. So kudos to you, Abby. Congratulations.
Hey, Cassiah, you know what she put on the post? She said that her husband says she looks fit and sexy.
Ooh.
Who doesn't want their spouse to say that about them?
That is awesome. That is fantastic. Congratulations, Abby. And next up, just such a beautiful soul, Maria Fernanda Rica. Congratulations, Maria. I remember when she was just starting this at the One convention in Orlando and just so desperately wanted to join the project and see some results. So I just applaud your efforts. I know she has small kids and it is not easy to do what she has done. So major congratulations to you, Maria.
Well done, Maria. Well said, Cassiah. So the next one. So we have 30 down. We got 20 more left. So we have Sarah Jane Simcock, L'Oreal Faulkner. L'Oreal, I love your before and after pictures. Stacy Sachs, Amy Chassin, and Tamara Lawrence, or Tamara Lawrence. And all 5 of you, thank you for making the difference, bringing value, and just everyone who submitted their pictures and story. It takes a lot of heart and rawness to do that. So well done.
Excellent. I'm going to do the next 2, Mark, and then I'm going to turn it over to you because I know we also have some men showing up on my list here. And guys, yes, stay tuned because we've got a special guest for you, so don't go away. Number 36 on my list. So next up, we've got Carrie Alexander. Congratulations to you, Carrie. And Shannon Baker Skaggs. Congratulations, Shannon. Mark?
And Shannon is someone who consistently is involved in every post. And that's what we're seeing. A lot of this, what I love about our first, and I like saying the first 100 because there'll be so many more, Cassiah, is that just that they've been engaged in this project since our beta. And it started when it was just a little baby, and now it's blooming into this massive movement, but it was a baby first, and they were all part of the initial birth of it. So well done. So now we get some male in here. We have 10 men that were at first 38 were female. Now we're going to bring some men in. This man is I cannot wait for you to see his before and after pictures. They are coming hopefully this week, maybe next week. But Bobby Craven is just incredible. He dropped 30 pounds. It's just an incredible transformation. This one, and these are, when I look at Travis Capteen, and it went along with, I got to go back to my other list here, with his sister, and they both came up to me in Zen Project when we were in Lead in Vegas, Cassiah, and both of them had dropped over 100 pounds. They've been part of this journey, and what they're doing is they still have a way to go with their health, but this is what our movement's all about. It's not just the after. We all have afters that we want to show, but the journey is what inspires all of us, and that's what I love about the captains, is that their ability to do that and be part of this movement and know that what the success that they've had and the acknowledgement in their journey is what our movement is. Then we look at, and I have 2 more, and then I'm going to give it back to you for the men, Cassiah. Okay. Tanner Bennett. So Janessa Ann, you saw her picture. Let's not forget about her amazing husband, Tanner Bennett, who just has an awesome transformation as well. And then Jerome Sisson. I love seeing his posts. I love seeing his interaction. Well done, Jerome.
Awesome. Next up, I've got Jeff Tatum. Congratulations, Jeff. Very well done. Antoine James. Very well done. Again, I love seeing these guys here in our group. Randy Oceanbane. Congratulations to Randy. And Emil Llanos. Congratulations, Emil. I've got Chris Sizemore. Congratulations to you, Chris. And we've got Daniel Henrique Uhara. And it says here he ran a marathon. I wonder if that was the first time he ran a marathon.
Yes, he trained, dropped the weight, and ran a marathon and tore it up.
That is amazing. And finally, we've got Lee Sansom. Congratulations to you, Lee.
And let me share. So Lee Sansom was introduced through Becky Hurley, who was part of our first 100 as well. And I did a call with Lee. Man, this man is an Iron Man. He is like a machine. But he took on ZP8. He's sharing ZP8. It's really cool to see the movement that he's leading and just his transformation. So well done, Lee. So Cassiah, drum roll. Do we have 2 more to talk about?
We have 2 more to talk about. I'm so excited. Oh, these are the big ones. So I think you should. Who do we want to announce?
Let's start with the family.
Okay.
So before I show you the picture, so just so you know, as Cassiah and I just shared, the family's going to be, we're going to do a whole segment next week. So next webcast, you must be part of it. It's going to be how to make ZP8 work for your family. Whether your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, kids, how to make it work with someone else. And then also spread it throughout your community. This family, you know, as it's probably the most emotional I get when I talk about it, because I will always go back to my mom and growing up, and from the point I was 6 till I was 16, eating separate meals at dinner, watching her and my sister Lori, who both struggled with weight, suffer with their food, And then my dad, my sister Chris, and myself, who had so-called fast metabolisms, eat normal food. And I saw them yo-yo and struggle with their weight, and it should never have to be that way. So our movement is about change. It first changes you, but then inspires everything else. This family, the Reese family, Amanda and Tio, both have 5 kids. They're taking it not just for themselves, but their community. And I want to show you this picture because this is a picture that they posted. And we look here, you just look at the before picture, and they have 5 kids, not just that one, but look at their before and look at their now. And if everyone knows and everyone's part of the group, what Amanda has meant to this group has been incredible. She is an inspiration to us all. The family is an inspiration, and I am so excited to go on CNN with them and share their story for the world to hear it, because they are leading this movement. And not only, Cassiah, this is the same family where Amanda showed the picture with the kids, had the proper product placement with Zen in the background, and said that they're going to bring Mexican food and change the Hispanic community and show them how you can make Mexican food taste great and still be eating in threes, PFC every 3. So congratulations to the Reese.
Congratulations. Oh my gosh, and look at them. They look 10 years younger. They look young and happy and vibrant. And just think about doing that for their children. 5 kids. Don't you want to be healthy to do that? Don't you want to be able to take your kids outside and play with them? So, oh my gosh, I love it. And I also love Mexican food. And I've been watching your posts, and I've been looking at what everybody's eating to get some ideas for my house too. So I love it. Congratulations to you guys. What a remarkable accomplishment. Congratulations to all of our transformations. You guys are amazing. And Mark, I'm going to turn it over to you because I see a very, very special guest has joined us.
So I think many people know this lady. She has been a heart of the community. I think there's many hearts of the community. From the moment I met this lady, she really said, I'm going to make this happen, and she's been an inspiration. She's dropped 92 pounds in 5 months, but the weight loss is such a minor part of the whole story behind her. So our female Grandpa is our first female winner of the first 100. Remember, all 100 are fantastic, and we'll feature many transformations. But our first female winner is the Jojo Williams. Jojo, congratulations!
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Come on, Jojo, give me some excitement.
Thank you so much. I can't breathe over here. I'm having trouble breathing.
So Jojo, you know, Cassiah and I talked to you before. You know, we love, you know, we're going to be sharing your pictures tomorrow, so everyone will see those. And let me just bring this up here. If everyone, before we go, let me shoot a little screen share here. So we look at Jojo. This is what Jojo shared. And if you just look at her, I love it. You look at her before. This is 92 pounds, 92.4 pounds lighter over 5 months. And just look at the smile. Look at the nice kitchen. I love the clean kitchen, Jojo. Very impressive.
You look amazing.
The kitchen is my palate. It must be clean to cook our clean food.
Yeah. So, Jojo, talk to us about, you know, I know transformations, and everyone who's part of the first 100 and everyone that new transformations that are popping up. What can you share to people that are in the process of their journey, that are on the brink of that? You know, because we know this is much more than just someone winning something. What can you share to everyone that's in their journey?
Well, first, I just want to say congratulations to all of the first 100. And I really love that we're calling it the first 100, because this is truly just the beginning of this movement. And, you know, I want to tell you guys, I've been a part of every diet, pretty much inside and outside of the industry, and I've been a part of movements before, and this one is so unique and so different. And what's really special here is that we are imperfectly perfect, and you are so special, you are so amazing, and you have this amazing life to live, and you're embracing a completely new trajectory in your life. I know for me personally, that's what it feels like. It's a new trajectory. It's like our lives are now going to be completely different, turn out completely different than they would have had we not embarked on this journey. And for those of you who have tried in the past and, you know, lost weight, maybe gained it back, quit altogether, given up, here's where we get real, here's where we get honest, and here's where we get love and support, and here's where we deal with the real stuff. So congratulations to all of you. This is just the beginning. There's so much more coming on down the way. So I'm excited to be a part of that, Mark and Cassiah.
I love it. I just love your vibes, Jojo. You are just such a unique and very special individual. First of all, you look amazing, so congratulations. 92 pounds lost, that big smile on your face. It's incredible. You know, before we started the show, we spent a little bit of time just kind of chit-chatting, and you actually told Mark and I something that really just almost gave me chills. It was just so impactful to me, and it really is the power of intention. And we all have defining moments in our lives, and when we start this program, we talk about drawing your line in the sand. So I would love for you just to share with our audience the same thing you shared with Mark and I. Like, what was your defining moment when this became a reality for you?
So it was in Orlando, and everybody may not know. Most people probably do, because I'm very open and honest about my journey. But I was 3 months in counseling for getting gastric bypass, and like I mentioned before, I'd been on every diet and failed, and always thought it was the diet. And in Orlando, when Mark came on stage, everything changed for me. I actually talked about that on stage in Vegas. And I went around the first couple rows where our team was and grabbed maybe a dozen people by the shoulders and said, I'm going to win Zen Body. And I meant it. Like, I spoke it into existence that day. And I literally went home and got started that week. I started on Thanksgiving Day, and my family thought I was crazy, and I knew exactly what I was doing. Intention is everything to me, and I encourage you to speak into existence what you want with so much knowing, so much faith that it can't be shaken. And as this journey continued, it didn't really matter if I won or not, because I was winning my life back. I was, you know, I could walk more than 10 feet. I could carry groceries in the house. I could start standing while I cook. I could carry wood in the house. I could be a more productive member of my family. And I look at pictures of myself and I go, wow, because I live in this body every day. And it's not until I go, oh, maybe I should do a before and after. And I look at old pictures and I go, wow, like all my pictures, most of them I'm sitting down or I'm hunched over, and I just feel alive. And I'm so grateful that that day I truly spoke it into existence. I owned it. It was a defining moment where I decided to stop lying to myself. I was going to get back gastric bypass because I believed diets didn't work for me. And the truth is, I had never worked for me. I gave up. And I never addressed the core cause, what was really going on. And that's
I
really
love that. So Jojo, I love what you just said on that, and that, I mean, your words touch me. What I wanted to ask you with your food and your exercise,
okay,
what's different now? So I know, because I know through all the years of coaching people that you can have the motivation, you can be inspired, and I know you've always have the motivation and inspiration, and I've taught that you need to be educated. You need the right products to fill the gaps, and you need the right support. So what's different now for you? What has made you win this time around than in the past?
For one, just understanding how my body works. Understanding blood sugar has been really empowering to me. I've been on my own journey for the past 5 years of, you know, switching over to organic eating and so forth and taking better care of myself, but still wasn't losing weight. I even tried an all-vegan diet. But here in Zen Body, like, you're teaching us, Mark, how to really eat and how our combination of foods affect our body. Having the right tools, the Zen Body products, for me, eating 5 to 6 meals a day would be a huge challenge. Being able to have that really awesome protein shake that keeps me full 2 to 3 hours to fill in those gaps. I do 2 shakes a day, like clockwork, you know, as second and fourth meal. Having the all of our products, I use them all. They make a big difference. So the right tools, the right education, the right knowledge, and then the right community, the right support. It's different than anything that I've ever been involved in, and I can't imagine ever going back to the way I lived before, now that I'm living this way with all of you.
I just want to say, before, I know Cassiah has a great question for you, I just want to tell you that the authenticity that you give in the group is what really means the most to me. With all of our first 100, it's the rawness. It's when you fall off plan. You know, we live in this world where we expect everything to be perfect, and you said the world is imperfect. And it's the rawness and the honesty that inspires me every day. So thank you for what you bring to the community. We love you.
We love you too, Mark and Cassiah. And the truth is always good enough, you guys. The truth is always good enough.
I love that. I can't wait to play this back and take all the quotes from tonight because it was so powerful. I am actually on hangouts.zenproject8.com, and speaking of community, I just wanted to highlight a couple of the comments that are coming through, which are just incredibly remarkable. So guys, thanks for watching the show live. But Kathleen, it's always great to see you. She says, what an amazing job, everyone. Amanda and Jojo, amazing ladies leading this change in the world. So I love that. Ron Dyke, congratulations to you, Ron. He says, way to go, Jojo. You're so inspirational. Keep rocking it. Debbie Davis says, way to go, Jojo, you motivate me so much. Janessa Ann says, congratulations, way to go. And Tish commented in here and says, how cute do you look, Jojo? Woohoo, sexy mama. That's what she said.
Wow.
Legitimately. So lots of good things happening. And the reality is, Jojo, you have ultimately been the heart of our community. I mean, I look for your posts every single day. A lot of times you tag me in them, but I'm always looking to see what you're talking about, what you're doing. I love your food pictures. I love your vulnerability, your authenticity, showcasing who you are. You've got good days, you've got bad days. That's human. That is why we love social, to share. And not only for yourself, but I feel like as you document this process and you bring other people into it with you to have that experience, it helps you, but it also helps so many people around you. Before we started the show, you said, you know, I'm helping my friends. I want them to win. I want them to be a part. And so it's not just about yourself. You make it so much more about the community and about other people. My question for you is, what is the biggest difference that's happened in your life? Like, how is this so fulfilling for you moving forward?
Well, I love that you said it's about more than me, because it began being about me, and it has to be that first for us. Like, we have to make a decision for us and love ourselves and put ourselves first. But then once you get that, it changes and it becomes about everybody. Like, your message changes. And the biggest thing that's happened for me is through my being vulnerable, through my sharing the good and the bad days honestly, and through you, all of you, loving me and supporting me, and then just this reciprocity that's taking place within this group of over, I think, 19,000 people or something, being able to share ourselves like that, being supported like that. You guys have been my heart. You've taught me even more to be bold, to be courageous, and I encourage you to do the same, because when we drop that having to look or act a certain way and worrying about what other people think, we realize that everybody's pretty insecure too, and if we all just love each other through it, love each other where we're at right now, then we actually want to take care of ourselves and do better for ourselves, do better for others. So moving forward, I'm excited to be a huge part of this community, but I'm even more excited to see all of you become a huge part of this community, because each and every single one of you is just as important, is just as much of a winner as anybody is, and this is just the beginning, just the very, very beginning. So I'm excited to see all of you really jump in there and let's take this to the next level. Let's change millions of lives together. That's the future of Zen Body.
Love it. Jojo, you are amazing. We love you. Cassiah, what more can we say, right?
Honestly, I mean, it's just remarkable. Jojo, thank you so much for sharing with us tonight. And guys, again, leave those questions, comments, feedback. Let's post up in the group. Let's celebrate one another. I think it's incredible to do that, and that's what makes our community so amazing. So, Jojo, again, congratulations to you. Thank you so much for joining us. And guys, listen. Next week, we have another very special guest for you, so you will want to make sure that you tune in live. And if you loved tonight's show, which I know you did, it's available for replay immediately following, so make sure you take this recording and you share it with everyone you know, love, and care about, and invite them to be a part of it. As always, you guys deserve a body that you love, one that you are proud of. You deserve to look good, feel great, and be proud of who you are. Mark, any closing thoughts before we say goodnight?
I think Jojo said it all, Cassiah. I just want to thank everyone for being part of this community. I love that it's the first 100. I love Jojo saying we're going to help millions of people live their best health. Wherever you sit in your journey, applaud yourself tonight, celebrate your victory, and understand this is just the beginning. New goals, new objectives, new tools will just make your life better and better and better, because you can be your very best always and choose to be as exceptional as possible. Let's rock it, Cassiah. Next week we do a whole family version for ZP8, so be ready.
I love it. Again, congratulations to our 100 transformations. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week right here on this channel at Hangouts.Zen Project 8. Mark, again, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for spearheading this. We will see you guys next Monday night. Bye-bye.
Bye. Jojo!